Hello guys, my name is Kayla Reall and welcome back to my channel, and don't mind my red mouth. I just drank some fruit punch berry Gatorade, so now my tongue is really red. So I didn't really think that through, I was just thirsty. So I get a lot of comments and messages from you guys asking me what I look for in a guy or what you should be looking for. So I've done a lot of videos related to guys and how they should be treating you, or what we look for in guys, or little videos like that. So you guys wanted another one, so here is another one. The number one thing I put was respectful. Now what I mean by this is they don't act respectful, they are respectful. Nowadays guys seem to pretend that they are this good guy. They seem to think that it's okay to pretend to be respectful to get the girl, but then when they got the girl, they aren't respectful anymore. So you need to make sure that these guys are respectful, meaning they are respectful to you in what your standards are, what your goals in life are. They aren't going to try and demean you in little comments or texts or anything they say towards you or towards your friends or anyone around you. You don't want them to kind of be joking about things that are serious to you. If you want to start dating someone exclusively and they keep making jokes like that, that is something that you have set a standard for yourself, but they keep making jokes about it, that's not them respecting you. That's not a joke. They're just not respecting you. And some reason girls don't seem to get this through their head. Number two is that they're honest with you. Now, not just honest in their words. They're not just honest in their backstory, but they're honest in their deeds, and they're honest in their actual working environment. They're honest with their friends, and of course, yes, their words. But the word is not always the same thing, because sometimes guys will be texting you things that they think are honest, but they don't actually. Like, everyone's like, yeah, you shouldn't murder anyone. Yeah, you shouldn't steal. But when you're with them in a certain area, like, what do they do? How do they act? Are they honest with the waiter? Are they honest about their lives? Are they honest in their workplace? Like, do they honestly put in as much work as they're getting paid for? They're actually trying to do their best in everything they're doing. That's honest. And you want to find a guy who is doing that, because if you do potentially want to start a family with someone like that, you want them to be honest in everything that they're doing. Their work, their words, their deeds, their livelihood. You want them to be honest with you no matter what it is. Number three, that's four, this is three. Number three is that they are kind. Now, not just the sappy kind of kindness that everyone sees, like, oh, like, you look great today. That kind of kindness. Kindness is more than giving compliments. Kindness is that they genuinely are caring about you and your feelings, and they're genuinely caring about kind of your life. Now, in a relationship, you both have to care about each other. So just putting that out there. But all I'm talking about right now is the guy. So don't leave me comments about, yeah, it should be 50-50 or 100-100. I get that. I know that. I'm just talking about the guy you want to try and find. He needs to be kind to you, and he needs to be able to treat you, again, with that respect and with that honesty. And that's what kindness comes in, because he's using those other two aspects in his life to make sure that you're well cared for, or like that old lady on the street, or even a young kid, or just a my age person who looks like they don't need help. He's out there trying to do his best. He's out there trying to be kind and nice to literally everyone he sees. He doesn't want to talk bad about other people. Yeah, sometimes you're going to have like little rant sessions. I do this all the time. But sometimes you just need to get it out of your system. But most likely he's trying to be the best he can be. He's trying to be kind to everyone around him. Number four. This is a huge thing, and I say this in almost every single one of my guy videos, so I'm trying to get into you girls. Is let his actions speak louder than his words. So lots and lots of people, I know that I do this sometimes and I'm trying not to, is I will say one thing yet do another. So what I mean by this is sometimes guys and girls, but I'm talking about the guy in this situation, we're just leave it at the guy in this situation. Sometimes they'll be like, oh yeah, I don't really like to kiss on the first date, and then all of a sudden he kisses you on the first date. One, he wasn't being honest with you, because something click. Like, there's a lot of self-control that you can do. Guys can control themselves, and if they tell you one thing and yet do another, they're not being honest with you. They're not respecting you and your wishes, and they're completely going against what they had said previously. So I like to watch how they act with everyone else around them before I even trust what they're actually saying to me. Because people can say anything they want to you, and they won't live it, is what I'm saying. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. We're just going everywhere. I have a lot of very firm opinions about these kind of things, and it really, like, it hurts me inside when some girls just don't think they're worthy of that kind of guy. But you are so worthy of someone who is excellent and who is there for you, and you deserve this. Number 5, he treats you like a princess. Because girls, you are so amazing. You are daughters of God, and I'm sorry if you don't believe in Christ. I do. And so I believe that everyone is a daughter or son of God, that you are so much more than what you think you are. And he needs to treat you as such. He needs to see you as someone who is worth his time, who is worth his respect, who is worth his honesty, because you are amazing. You are such valuable people and human beings on this earth. Each one of you is... I just can't even express to you how much I love each and every one of you guys, even if I have never met you before. But I just think that you guys are so amazing, and each one of you has such special talents. And if that guy does not see that you are a princess, dump him, because he is not worth your time. Because boy, is he black. Alright, and then the last one I said is that he is good with your siblings and with your parents. Now, sometimes the parents or siblings might not like the person who's actually really good for you, and that's really sad. But I like to judge a guy if he's actually genuinely great with my parents, and if my parents actually like them. In my case, my parents really have good senses on who is good and who isn't good for me, and I've learned to really trust their judgment. Yeah, sometimes I won't like their judgment on some of the guys I'm dating, but I want their opinion on that guy. And if the guy is treating my father horribly, or he treats his dad or his mom bad, to me, in my mind, I was like, oh crap, if I want to become his wife, he's going to treat me like that in a couple of years. Because he's treating his mom, who's raised him all of his life, or his dad, who's raised him all of his life, like crap. And I don't want to be treated like crap with my future spouse or significant other. I don't want that in my life. I want to be treated like a queen, like a princess. I want to be treated right, and so I look to see how they treat their parents and their siblings, and my parents and my siblings as well. Alright guys, that is all that I had for this video. I have a lot of very strong feelings about these kind of things, because so many girls think they're not worthy of their attention, and they don't think that they look good enough, or they're skinny enough, or they're pretty enough, because you are so worth every moment. Any kind of guy who ever gets the chance to be in your life, that is so awesome for him, because he gets to see this beautiful lady blossom. And yeah, guys are stupid and they're gonna treat us like crap. Trust me, I've been there, done that. It's gonna continue to happen. But you just need to find that one guy who treats you like a queen, who treats you wonderfully. And girls, you need to realize that if, like, who you want to attract, you need to become as well. So there's things that you need to do to maybe better yourself, because if you want a really good guy, if you want, like, for me, I want a very spiritual guy, and I want him to be very firm in the church. So I need to work on myself. I need to work on becoming more involved with my church. You also need to, like, kind of do that in your own lives and make yourself better to attract that kind of person. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about this. Girls, I hope that you know that you are loved, and if you ever have any questions or you are having a hard time, please don't hesitate to message or comment or send me anything, because I would love to help you out. I've done this for a lot of girls who are just awesome, who send me messages over Facebook or Instagram, and sometimes Twitter. Actually, I don't use Twitter very often, but they will send me these awesome messages, and I just love being able to hear your stories and to hear like what you guys are going through, because I want to get to know every single one of you, and I want to be able to be a part of your lives and help you in any way I can, or you help me, because you guys are honestly so loving and giving to every one of us, and I just love it. Okay, I'm gonna end this video. I hope that you guys are having a fabulous day, and goodbye.